Unless you've been living under a rock, there's been a huge surge in new Gorilla Tag fan games. Some good, many bad, but more on that later. My name is TV, let's get straight into the video. From pretty much copied names to the games looking exactly the same, lack of originality is a huge issue in the Gorilla Tag fan game community. When getting into games looking nearly identical, there are many reasons for why this may be, one of the main ones being the lack of coding skills, if any at all. Now, before I get yelled at in the comments, when learning how to code, using a public asset or two is completely fine, but when your game is completely made up of the same Ctrl-C plus Ctrl-V scripts from Gorilla Tag fan game quote-unquote dev hubs, it starts to be a huge issue. An excuse these people use, if they even admit they can't code, is it being too hard. However, I think not possessing the determination or minimal will to learn is a huge reason on why you may want to focus on other things instead. This video was not made to put others down, but to help stop the copy and pasting. There are so many Unity programming, 2D and 3D sources that cost the same amount as a month's worth of chores. The course is linked in the description. In addition, I and many others feel that monkeys and gorillas are used too often in titles and general game aspects. However, numerous people may agree this doesn't matter if the game is good, but the same monkey blank names start to get really irritating. Now, once again, I repeat that making projects, maybe not original ones, is completely fine, as long as you know what you're doing and the inspiration doesn't go too far. Although, starting to squeeze the user's money as much as possible when most of the time all the game's code is imported from Discord servers is when the line begins to be crossed. When making a game, many feel that there's competitors on their tail all the time and developing the game as fast as possible is the way to go. However, this is not the case. Firstly, if your game is unoriginal and has all the components mentioned in the past couple of minutes, there's no need to even try. Your game will get overshadowed by other bad quality games. In contrary to that, even with an original game idea, done before once or twice or not, it's not an excuse to rush the game. Take your time, take breaks when needed and resume when ready if so. Let's say you do make another one of those unoriginal monkey games, with same maps and art style as everybody else's. If you by any chance post a video boasting or even just showing off your game, you will get hate in the comments, and that should be expected if your game structure is doo-doo fart. However, even making an original idea may or may not attract people that hate your game, in heavy quotation marks, as people out there just feel it is okay to crush passion for their own, probably crappy game. For extra clarity, it is completely fine to make games with the Gorilla Locomotion, even if you don't know how to write a single line of code. It is very important to give credits where due. And please, for the love of God, don't glaze your game if it's not glaze worthy. But before we end the video, credits to Turkey VR, owner of the Flores Lava, the game played in the background during the video, links to all his stuff and the game's meta page will be in the description, and my most recent 10 subscribers. Thank you all, even if not on the list, for the overwhelming support. Anyway, I'm TV, peace out and have a wonderful day.